Oh, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be trying to finally make use of a card that many people keep asking me to throw into decks, and my general suspicion is that she's not great, but people keep wanting to see it, so I'm like, you know what, let me see if I can build something with tokens to take advantage of it. So we're going to be playing some Kaya, Geist Hunter. And I think it's actually going to be okay. I don't know how good or how much better than okay we're going to be, but hey, why not take a chance with it and play it into a list? We're getting toward the end of the season anyway, so let's give it a go and see what the hell happens. Let's get to it. If you're looking for quality binders, sleeves, dice, deck boxes, or other supplies, be sure to check out Ultra Pro's Smoke Gray collection this month over at shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn to save 5%. Alright, so this deck's going to have a lot of the usual suspects. We're adding a couple of little pinches of fun stuff in here just to try to get us more tokens of different varieties that we could take advantage of. And then, of course, have some of the typical finishers. And maybe, late game, Kaya gets to go off and do some things. So, starting at the top, we're playing 4 Shambling Gas. I decided to go this route because, one, it does make treasure, which happens to be a token, but we can actually pair it with Deadly Dispute to give us those kind of jump starts we want sometimes, where you get Shambling Gas, Deadly Dispute, and then you maybe just drop right into something like a Lolth or a Sorin or whatever and really be ahead of the game. So we're going to see if we get to do that, how it works out. Now, an oldie but a goodie, if you want to call it that, because oldie being like, I don't know, the previous summer. But anyway, Hunt for Specimens. This is a card we've had around for a little bit and kind of lost its favor as the pest decks have gone away, but it does make a pest and it lets us get something out of our lesson board, so we're going to go ahead and see if this actually works the way we want to. Now, it's arguable that maybe this should just be like a Vanishing Verse or something, but I'm going to take a chance and see what we could do with it here. Then we're playing 4 Rite of Oblivion, because if we're going to have all these tokens, we might as well do something with them, and removing stuff is great. Then we have 4 Wedding Announcements, because again, we're making tokens, it gets to pump our tokens, gonna love it. And then Kaya. So if you don't know what Kaya is a 3 mana, so a colorless, a black, and a white. For a 3 loyalty planeswalker, you can +1, give a creature Death Touch on the turn, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Or actually, creatures I control gain Death Touch. That's more specifically, because it can allow your tokens to attack and kill things. And then you put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. Or you can -2 until end of turn if 1 or more tokens would be created under your control. Twice that many tokens are created instead. So what this means is you -2 Kaya, and then anything else that makes tokens for the rest of the turn makes 2 instead of 1. And that could be treasure tokens, that could be vampires, that could be human tokens, that could be cat tokens, whatever. Whatever our deck's making, we get 2 of them. And then you can -6 and you exile all cards from all graveyards. Then you create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying for each card exiled this way. So for all the things that are sitting in the graveyard, you -6, you get, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 10 things, and then hopefully that's enough to kill your opponent the next turn. So Kaya actually has a few different uses, even if we're not going to minus our tokens, or double our tokens. What I'm thinking is going to happen a lot of times, though, is we're probably not going to really get to see Kaya go off, because I feel like if it does, you're going to see just your opponent just scoop. Like, you know, they're going to see like, oh, you got Kaya. Oh, I guess I'm going to be dead this turn or next turn, right? So we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky and have a good opponent that lets us play through it. But we do have 1 Felidar Retreat because it makes cats and also pumps our tokens, which we like. 3 Wandering Emperor, again, can pump tokens. Then you have Sorin the Mirthless, which makes tokens and helps us get more cards. 2 Edgar Charmed Groom, because this always makes tokens after it dies, or it's just going to be really big. Also has the added benefit of helping the actual life gain vampires you get from Sorin, so that's a nice little bonus there. Then we have 3 Lolth, because Lolth is just silly when you have a whole bunch of tokens. And then 2 Amaria's Call, 3 Meathook Massacre. As for our lands, we're playing 2 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 2 Iganjo, 4 Plains, 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 5 Swamp, 1 Takanuma, 4 Bright Climb Pathway, and 4 Shattered Sanctum. So like I said, generally speaking, not a lot you weren't expecting here. The only different changes you see compared to some of the other Orzhov lists are probably Hunt for Specimens and of course Kaya Geist Hunter, but I think they are good additions to the deck. So, as always, let's go play some games, see what the hell happens, and then at the end of the video, y'all catch up with me, we'll talk about what changes we'd make, how we feel about Kaya, and all that good stuff, and I'll have a card spotlight for you as usual. Catch you on the other side. There's not a real reason to throw this back, so we're going to go with it. And we're going first, which Let's just Shambling Gas into a Deadly Dispute. Maybe we find a land. Well, we do have a third land anyway. So yeah, it's probably mostly fine. Let's see though. Definitely gonna have to put this on black. Play that. Alright. Let's see what this gets us. A Generous Visitor. Well. I guess we just attack. See what the opponent feels about that. They're probably not going to block. I wouldn't be sad if they did, though, to be honest. Like, I would be totally okay with that. Alright, so we just pass. See if we can get the opponent to try to play something on the visitor. We may not be able to. Okay, so they're just going for a naturalist. We will go ahead and draw a card. Go ahead and give this a minus. Get treasure. Okay, so we did draw a Kaya. I'm not sure Kaya matters here yet. I mean, Alright, here's the plan. Let's just play this tapped. We'll sack the treasure. Just keep the opponent off stuff for a second while we figure this out. I mean, there's a world where I probably could have just waited and played the Wandering Emperor there, but I just didn't even want to give them the opportunity to play 2 or 3 cards out and then try to attack. Yeah, and they conceded. Yeah, this hand's a little sus, but like, we can draw land, right? I mean, right? Right? That's really what this is about. If we can't draw land, this is going to be real bad. Alright, we're going to get in there. Because why wouldn't we? Yeah, in the turn. Let's go land. Let's go. Because that's what we really need right now. Oh, opponent's like, I might just attack and activate this. How do you feel about that? I would like to sack this to draw a card. -1 on that Usher. Hey, we found 2 lands. Look at that. We did all the work. A Lion Sash. Alright, well. Not gonna lie, I've been thinking about getting that into list, but I have not enjoyed it when I've sampled and tested stuff. So, y'all, unfortunately, I've not seen Lion Sash in a deck video, so I'll try to make that a thing soon. I want to play it. I think the card's neat, but every spot I've tested it, I haven't enjoyed it. Alright, so opponent's going to remove 2 things and have a big 3/3 coming at us. That would be reasonable. Ah, I see. That's even better. And a portable hole after our token? Sure. And they didn't remove anything with the Lion Sash? Like, I'm so confused. Why wouldn't you have done that before you attacked? Yeah, it's so weird. I don't really know what's going on. Maybe the opponent just forgot. Okay. We have a few options here. We're going to get a 1/1 anyway, so we have at least a blocker. We can remove Lion Sash by using the Rite of Oblivion. Or we could use this and go find a card and then blow up the treasure and kill something. But I think realistically, we probably just do this. I'm just wondering, do we just get rid of the Stonebinder's Familiar? But we'll just do this. Force the opponent to find some things. I mean, they're probably going to hit us with like a, if I were guessing, the 3/1 flyer here. Yep, there it is. Not a surprise. Right on time. Yeah, both of these are pretty cheap, so it's not going to change much for us. No blocks. We'll just take it this time. See if we can get some creatures in play to block with after they get their +1/+1. We can do this. Go get something. Sure, let's do that. And let's get... I guess we'll get a Necrotic Fumes. Why not? And we could just use that now if we wanted to. Which might be correct, just off the Stonebinder Familiar. I mean, we're going to have 3 2/2s. Yeah, but we'd end up trading anyway for that, so... Let's just get that out of the way. Then we'll attack. Alright. Let's see what the opponent's got for us. I mean, they've got flyers right now, and they're hitting for more than we are, so we're probably going to have to Rite of Oblivion away something. Or have life get very difficult. Well, that is a thing, for sure. We could play this, cast the right, kill that, kill that. Okay. It's not the way I thought that would go, but I can accept that. Let's off this. Sack this. Give a -1 to that guy. And then we'll attack for 4. I mean, we're slowly getting to a point where we could win the race, maybe. Ooh, an Intrepid Adversary. That's not cool. Alright. Adversary big. This is kind of big too, though. Alright. No attacks. We're going to take 3 from the land at a minimum here, I think. Actually, it's going to be 5. That's a real problem. Oh, they actually didn't even want to take that risk. Interesting. I guess they figure if we attack with Edgar, then they can block with a 3... What is that? 6? +2, so it'll be a 5/6. So that's 5. We could get fancy and play this after the fact. So, yeah, let's do that. Oh, you know what? What if they have a... they could have drawn a Wandering Emperor here. That would be really sad, wouldn't it? I mean, if they got it, they got it. I mean, what are we going to do? I mean, we can technically save it with a Deadly Dispute if we need to. So, it's not the end of the world. Oh, they're just going to take the hit. Nice. Okay. Then we just play this and we wait then. End the turn. Alright, so I guess that last card's probably just a land. Alright, Clarion Spirit. Sure. I mean, it is a 4/4. If they make another token here, or play another spell, I mean, they make a 3/3, so those are relevant size things. Okay. Still being suspicious over here, they are. I don't know why I said that like Yoda. Like, that was still being suspicious here, they are. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could Mascot Exhibition next turn if we really want to. But I also kind of want to get reduced to memory and then just off this knucklehead. What's worth it, though? Yeah, I guess we do it. Like, what's the loss, you know? Yeah, opponent's just giving up. All right. Okay. So far, this is probably going to be the most difficult hand to win with, depending on what we're playing against. But let's put this in tapped. Opponent says, hello. Well, hello to you too, opponent. Let's go ahead and go with this, and let's see what we want to dig up here. We have access to 4 lands already. But we're probably still going to take this, I think. Though if we think our opponent's just mono blue, there is a decision to be made to just get more tokens, especially since we had a wedding announcement, though now we have 2 of them. Alright, are we worried about the opponent having a Doom Scar? I think we are. But let's see if maybe they counter this. Nope, they chose not to. Okay, well. I guess we're just going to attack here and take a card. I feel like this is going to be one of those matchups where we're going to be playing a long game against an Azorius deck, so might as well do our thing here. Yeah, we're going to attack. Why not? I'm going to try to resolve. Man, another wedding announcement gets us almost too many cards in hand, actually. Let's try to resolve this. They have to have a counter for this, right? Cool, that works. I have no problems with that. Oh, Edgar, nice. Nice. We don't mind having that if they're going to Doomscar. We like that scenario. Okay, I guess we're going to attack again. Wandering Emperor works. Sure.
You start. But I'm going to end. I am almost
Now this is a little bit weird, like, because now we get the option to resolve this or play this and kill the Wandering Emperor, but they don't have anything else, so we're just going to go ahead and get Loft down.
envy the strong.
And then just say if you got something, you got something. Let's do it. I almost played Edgar there, though, to be honest.
Let your blade
Oh,
do
so we're
the
not
talking.
sweeping the board here, huh? Or are we just going to try to play another Wandering Emperor? Which, you know, they might. Okay, well, attacking we go. I mean, if you have another, you have another. Really now? Well, that's something.
It's bold to bargain with me.
Okay. Opponent's at 7, so they're definitely going to attack Lolth. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I guess we just try to play another wedding announcement here. Probably fine. Opponent's just going to leave that be. All right, I'm going to try one of these targeting their creature. This is to have pseudo protection for Lolth, assuming their plan is attack Lolth, sweep the board.
We will slay our enemies.
I guess it wasn't. Either that or they just didn't figure it's worth protecting. Ah, just a memory deluge. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not really sure what the opponent's gonna do here. They have a lot of cards. All right, March. Sure, that makes sense. I mean, I guess the good news is we can actually just, at this point, out-card them. Yet another wedding announcement. Okay, boss. Yeah, we'll attack. Because why not? That's what we do now. They're gonna march. They're not gaining any life, though, or anything. I mean, do we do it and just get the treasure? I mean, the problem is I'm just looking at, like, I have an absurd amount of cards here. But this does also put a creature on, a counter on Lolth if we want to get the spiders. I don't know that we do, but we could.
Will be rewarded.
Ah, but we got a Wandering Emperor of our own. That is a thing to talk about. How about we do this, though? And just say, yet more creatures. Alright, they finally just said enough out of Lolth. And a counter? Nope. And we get to play a land still. Alright. Like, do what you will, opponent. Alright. Sounds like a plan. I'll just go get another swamp. Which opponent gives us untapped land. Not that I think I need it, because they're probably going to sweep the board here and get rid of our Shambling Gas. But we do get the option to do things here. Actually, we could just play Wandering Emperor, or attempt to play Wandering Emperor during their end step. That could be a real thing. If they kill the board. But it doesn't look like they're going to. Not sure why not. Which really makes me wonder what that card is they've been sitting on. I guess it could be for making a bunch of angels? I was wondering if they were worried about me tapping out to try to draw during that end step. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm a little confused. I'm not going to lie. All right, we're just going to attack. I mean, cards are cards, I guess. I mean, like, yeah. All right, another Wandering Emperor, sure.
I'm not overconfident.
All right, gas is gone.
You're done.
Do we go with treasure? See if they want to do something about that. They apparently do not. Opponents at 5. Let's just trying to think, like, what are they going to do on their turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe try to turn that into a creature land. Yeah, all right. Okay, there's a saw it coming. More cards. All right. Deluge. All right. Now what? All right, they've got 3 mana open still. Lots of things can happen here. I mean, we can try to go for this, but I don't think it really nets us anything because it'll just become 4s, so it still doesn't kill the opponent. We can play Wandering Emperor on something it's through, but that's still just 4. We've got 3, 6, 7. That's not a treasure, that's a clue. This comes into play tapped. But I guess this is also technically a finisher. But let's do this. See how the opponent feels about it. I'll say, because if they counter anything, that's a benefit to us. All right. Okay, Fateful Absence once. That makes sense. That's a legit play. All right, we're just going to put this down. In the turn. Now you get to do something. Ah, farewell. Okay. We'll crack one of these to draw a card. I guess if I'd have left some mana open, I could have just had a finisher here, huh? I guess we're still going to try, though. I mean, if you got anything. Nope, they're saying GG's. All right, cool. That's it. Yeah, I guess we're going to keep this. This feels pretty slow, but it's probably not awful. I mean, we get to make a 1/1, go search for something. One, two, three, four, five lands already. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to want reduced to memory somewhere along the way in this game. So let's go ahead and just take that, since we have no other removal cards in hand. And our other turns are kind of sort of mapped out here for a bit, because it's probably either going to be back-to-back wedding announcements or wedding announcements followed by Edgar. So not a lot's really going to be happening here. I mean, I say not a lot. I will be doing things, just not big, powerful things. All right, so opponent's playing their Esper shenanigans. I guess we won't be trying to resolve Edgar here just yet. Let's go this one time. One time for the one time. Works for me. Okay. I mean, if they don't off our board, that's fine. We'll take the 3 damage and a card. Katose. Okay, well, that's a card that has words. Such a weird limiting thing, but sure. I now have wedding announcement removed, which is actually important in this matchup. Wedding announcements, little incremental 1/1s, do actually matter here. However, we have a Rite of Oblivion, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill that, getting rid of this, so we can get the treasure. And then we're going to play a land so that we can cast this duder, get our pseudo protections, unless they're just going to farewell. But like, if they farewell, we're not going to do anything anyway. I mean, we'll just have to start over. Yep, it's a Doomscar, not a surprise. You know, I'm tempted to just get the land attacks in here, to be honest. I don't think we really do much else. I mean, I say that. Yeah, we're not going to do much else here. Let's... Ugh, you know what, though? Let me hold that thought, because they could have a March, and that would be a bit disappointing. Not a ton, but a little bit. But I also feel like if they have it, they're going to use it on something. I have another cave in hand. All right, they didn't have it. Okay, make another 1 or 2/2, I guess it is. Hey, we finally got a Kaya. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a damn thing with it, but we got a Kaya. All right, opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands here. Let's go ahead and attack. And they're doing nothing with those 7 lands. Okay. Well, I think we should... What are those 2 cards? I'm assuming this is another Doomscar or whatever, so we're not worried about that part. I'm just wondering what the other 2 unknowns are. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this. Because, I mean, we either resolve it or we don't. Ah, but we did resolve it. Well, that's a thing.
Time to crash a vampire wedding. And I brought a pointy gift.
I guess we'll just put counters on one of these. Play a land?
Fighting the undead is my specialty.
I don't think we play a Shambling Gas here. If we expect everything to get swept, we're probably better off just holding it. So let's just end the turn. I mean, I assume they get rid of, yep, one of our caves. Okay. And then what? Alright, nothing else after that. Okay, alright. That was enough to get him. Alright, this is a mulligan. This probably should also be a mulligan. But we're going to keep it anyway, putting one Loth back. And we're going to call it good. Alright, not sure what we're going to do with this hand. Probably should just mulligan to 5, actually. But, you know, they can't all be winners. I mean, I guess they could all be winners, but they can't all be winners. Oh, let's just get a Necrotic Fumes. Because I feel like we're going to need that at some point. Yep, I was thinking exactly to get rid of that. So, works for me. Let's... Question is, do we Necrotic Fumes that now? Or do we try to play a Loth next turn? The problem is we're not going to have anything to sacrifice if we don't. This is a tough choice. Though, I think we do this, and we can just play Sorin next turn. So let's just do this for now. I mean, if we can just exile all the opponent's relevant threats, we can be mostly fine. Mostly being the operative word there. Nah, it's going to be annoying for the long run, for sure. Alright, so now we got to hit land just... Well, alright. That at least gives us a potential future option of what we can do. We need to hit a Loth really badly. This is kind of what my concern was, why I almost sacrificed first last turn, because I don't have any fodder to get rid of to Deadly Disputes. But I guess we just have to do what we can do here.
No cost is too great to quell my people. Without me,
Yeah, that's fine.
we're all
We weren't expecting... Actually, I was expecting the token to get removed and then them just to kill our Sorin, so I wasn't overly concerned here. Alright, no blocks. Alright, we got that, but that's not quite what we want just yet. So, opponent's down to 1 card. We can make 2 spiders. We could effectively block everything next turn. And then have the option to... Oh my gosh, what is that last... Well, I don't know, we'll find out what that last card is. I'm going for it. No attacks.
Get what I want.
I'm assuming they're still just going to attack with the 2 bigger angels. Because just turning Aspirin into a 2/2 doesn't do anything, it just gets blocked. So this is kind of what we were hoping for here. Alright, we'll... wow. I really want 2 things I can sacrifice here, so... We probably have to only block 1 and take 4, which feels dangerous as all hell. Oh my gosh. Okay, sure. Oh, I feel like I'm going to regret this. Alright, what else they got for us? Nothing. Weird. Okay. I don't even think, like, normally I would say I need to attack here first, but the problem is, if they have a Wandering Emperor, this is really, really bad. Because we'd lose a creature with just sorcery speed, things we can't do anything about, so... Can't really afford it, unfortunately. Alright, well, since they let that one die, I'm assuming they're going to let this one die. Well, there's not a lot we can do. I mean, you either have it or you don't. We'll lose a life.
My children will take
I mean,
care of
that's nifty. Doesn't really help us, though. Yep, there was a Wandering Emperor. Yeah, our start was so bad. I think the opponents just got us no matter what they do here. Yep, Rampage of Valkyries. I mean, I guess we could draw a Meat Hook here. That'd be one of our few outs. Meat Hook would be a nice bailout if we've got it.
Keep watch for intruders.
All right. Yep, sounds good. Looks like we're on Meat Hook or no.
You win this round.
That was a no.
Waiting for
GG's, we are dead. That was a bad hand. All right, let's mulligan up on this one. All right, we'll keep this instead. Question is, do we keep the Meat Hook or not? I am going to keep this, and you know what? I'm actually not even... I'm going to gamble here. We're on the draw, so let's see what happens. Could be famous last words. But let's see what the opponent does here. They also look like they've decided to keep 6. But we get to play the Shambling Gas, very likely resolve the Deadly Disputes. That can get us to 5 if we feel it's necessary. Can play Loth right after that, possibly lose Loth, but that's actually okay if that were to happen. I wouldn't be too upset about it. Please don't exile our gas. Please don't exile our gas. That's all we ask of you, opponent. Hey! Well, it's not... We're not done yet. Okay. They could have had a portable hole or something. I was like, hold the phone. Don't want to get too excited. Aw, second Deadly Dispute. I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll pass. Oh, I can't use this on their turn because of the other thing. Oh, that's stupid. Yep, that was probably bad. Yep. Alright, we're going to take 4. No blocks. That was just stupidity and poor play on my part. I got what I deserved there. Alright, let's go ahead and do it now. We're just going to get treasure. See what that leaves us with. We could end up psyching a treasure to get a treasure. Leave us 5 lands. Play that. Nah, we're probably just meat hooking next turn. Who are we kidding? Barring something crazy happening, I think it's just meat hook time. That's still mostly okay. Meat hook costs 1 more, so that's fine. Got to play the untapped land, though, to make this happen. So we do this for 3, and then we meat hook for 3. All right. Now, they do get these things back as 2/1 flyers, that first strike, so a little bit annoying. I mean, and we really only have 1 black mana, so it's not like we're out of the woods yet here either. Okay. Followed by... Oh, double hopeful initiative. Okay. Respect. We'll pass. Oh, crap. I forgot about the damn thing again. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, well, we have all the mana in the world now, so I guess it's fine. So now there's a different problem, because we know that they can get these pumped to 6s. We can Wandering Emperor, get rid of a thing. I guess we do this first. And these have Ward 1. We could Wandering Emperor and kill that. I guess that's fine. I mean, we'll block what we can. We'll gain a little bit of life. And then we have blockers next turn between Sorin and crew. So I guess that's fine. Alright. We'll see if this works.
Now you've done it.
Let's off one of these duders. Oh, I can't because it gives all your other stuff ward. Oh, no. Huh. All right. Well, then I guess this is the play. Roughly the same thing. We just have to use our Shambling Gas. Oh, no, we can't do that either.
We
Gosh
must
dang it.
protect the people.
That just took away all of our fun, didn't it? All right, no worries. We'll block like that. Little shield guy's super annoying right now. Uh-oh. What are they checking here? Oh, they want to blow up our... Okay. Actually, we don't mind if they spend their mana doing that. That's actually a benefit to us. That kind of sort of helps us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. So we could kill the shield guys now if we want to. I think we do. Kill shield guys.
Years of training for this.
All right. So we save ourselves life there.
You are not much of
We
a
go
good
ahead
luck.
and do this. Get 2 blockers.
I'm hungry. A gift. In
And we
exchange
pass.
for loyalty.
Almost played Sorin with the ability to sacrifice token on their turn, but meh. We'll see what happens here. Brutal Cathar gets rid of one of our duders. That's fine. Yep. We'll let Olaf die.
A pity our time is over.
Oh. Well, that's a thing now, isn't it? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Huh. Well, we attack. We kill this. Actually, you know what? We don't even have to sack that. We could sack our treasure. And then we could 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, because we can't do anything on their turn anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, let's just sack the treasure. And then we'll play Sorin.
Under my leash,
All right.
neither vampire nor human. You fight for me now.
All right, you're going to pump, give something double strike? Sure. And we'll block the one that doesn't get double strike. Gain some life back, which is all we really want out of this exchange.
Not gone my way.
All right. So we will just... Do we want to just get to business and get rid of the hopeful initiate there? I think we do. Yeah. Actually, might as well get our attacks on, because we're not going to worry about blocking here just yet. Kind of trying to steal serve a little bit here. And the 2/3 still blocks their 2/1, so we're going to live on that for a little bit. And then we have a 3/4 blocker set up next turn. So we'll see how this goes. All right, another regular old chaplain. Okay. Looks good. Yep, might as well. Nice. Problem is, what do we do with this? Because in reality, I kind of need to get rid of their paladin class here. Oh boy. Tough life. So if we get rid of the Paladin class, we're still taking 6 and go to 4. Ugh, I don't like that at all. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do that. All right, let's attack. Because a double strike's just going to be a nuisance. Oh, that gets to first strike also, so it's not going to change anything. Dang it. Totally forgot it had first strike. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Yep. Dang. All right, well. I mean, that's all we can do. So we're taking 5. Ah, and we drew nothing. Alright, well, good news is I guess we can still block something with a creature land. Not exciting, but it's a thing we can do. But we are risking death here. If they draw an adversary or whatever, we're just dead. Valkmara's fine. Not really sure if Valkmara does much here, though. I feel like they'd have been better off just playing a creature. But maybe I'm missing something. I guess you make the Rite of Oblivion cost a lot more. Alright, block this, I suppose. Alright. Go to 2. I mean, that's a body. I mean, like, it ain't nothing. Oh, boy. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now because of Valkmara. So that actually does matter here. Oh, okay. Can we do anything with this? If they remove it, we're taking 1. Go to 1. All right. Ugh. I mean, there's really nothing we can do here. We're just hoping for the best, really. I mean, truly, we're just getting by at the moment. Hey, all right. That's what we needed. So we know we can do this for like at least 4 to make sure they can't save their creature. 1, 2. If we still want to attack, I guess we could do it for 3. Yeah, we do it for 3, and we still get 1 from the Shambling Ghast if we need it. We get to create treasure. You know what? I don't feel like we want to attack. Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering if they had a Wandering Emperor. I guess they don't. Oh gosh, really? At least we get a thing back here. We can get a Loth. That's something. We are only at 4 though. Might want to just get a Sorin. All things considered. Yeah, Sorin actually might be the right answer. But we can wait on this. We have to pay twice for that? Blech. But okay. Yep. 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 Okay. We're just gonna pass. What are they? They have to have lands, right? Because what else are they not playing here? Oh, it was a Cathars. You're waiting for me to have something, which kind of makes sense. All right. Ooh, Wandering Emperor. You don't really help that much, do you? So it's, do we Loth or do we Sorin? And that is the real question. I feel like if we Loth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we still have enough to play our creature. Man, I want life really badly, but I'm just going to go with the Lolth. Then there's a meat hook. Fair enough.
You require my aid. Do
All right.
what I demand.
So we can wait, let the opponent play their other... I'm assuming they have another Exile Duder. No, an Adeline. Okay, well, we won't be upset getting rid of that. Let me tell you. Like, that'll be totally fine by us. The question, though, is... do we just not care about using a meat hook right now? Because we can just do this, right? And block the brute. And then if we really want, we just block one of these.
Aren't I the generous one?
Oh, we could have made more tokens, but I guess we still could and double our tokens finally. All right, well, time to minus up some things. We're going to minus for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just double checking. Opponent doesn't have anything else out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to do it for 5. Insecurities.
My power is for annihilation.
I am going to draw a card. That's nifty.
My hatred lives.
We're going to +1.
Innistrad
All right, we got there.
But I'm relentless.
I don't apologize to y'all. I tried. I played extra games off camera, and I couldn't get to a situation where we actually got to see Kai go off and counter all the things. I did have one long game where I ended up winning because I had a bunch of tokens I was able to just attack with them having Death Touch, and the opponent didn't want to block and conceded. So we still got use out of Kaya, just not the way people expected, and that's a little bit disappointing, really. So, not really sure how I feel about that, but she still did what she was supposed to do, I guess, and we still won, so the deck's still good. Just to double your counters, I guess you need a little extra bonus support or something. I don't know. I will say this, though. We could probably cut like a Hunt for Specimens to play another Kaya if you wanted to, or maybe cut something else, and then find room for like maybe one Vanishing Burst or whatever. But overall, the deck actually played very well against a variety of decks, and we won against 2 control decks, which I wasn't so much expecting. So, yeah, I don't know. It does what it does. Take it for what you will. If you were looking for something different in the Orzhov lineup, here you go. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Alinda, the Dusk Rose, which I think only has like 1 other printing, maybe 2 because it did appear in the list. But this card's very, very interesting, very good, fun for Commander. Honestly, it would be fun even in a deck like this, because basically every creature that dies, you put a counter on it, and when this one dies, you get bonuses, and it has lifelink. Like, the card's actually really damn good. The problem is, you're not going to be able to find one of these from under about $20. They're actually pretty pricey and sought after. A lot of people that play black-white decks want these. But if you didn't know this card was a card, here you go. It's probably one you should be looking out for, possibly try to trade up for at your next event. Now, don't forget, like always, you can download the list from the link below. Also, down below, we have a join button if you want to be a member of the channel for as little as 99 cents. You can do that. You can also find links to our Discord and stuff. If you want to come by, say hi, be part of the community, ask questions, all that, especially with the new set dropping soon. You're probably going to have questions about decks and how cards work or whatever. Come on by and ask sometime. Totally free to the public. Come say hello. And then finally, if you've come this far, which you have because you're listening to me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and remember to choose all notifications so you don't miss any of the amazing several videos I have coming over the next few days. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.